It's getting bright over there. Nice and red this morning. Not so much that way, because the sun's finally shifting up quite a ways north. Probably a little bit of smoke in with that. We were supposed to have an inversion. So, now, see if you can see it from here. You can kind of see it's smoky up there where that yard light is on the hill. It's that way the rest of the way around us. I'm not sure if it's everybody's brush fires out here that everybody's been burning, or that ethanol plant fire that there's a hint of something. There you got the difference from one end of the barn to the other end of the barn. Showing up a lot better here. I missed the best part. I really didn't plan on missing that. I saw it, but it's a little chilly in the shop this morning because the main tank ran out. So I had to dump the reserve in and get the stove reset, furnace reset, whatever you want to call it. It was really bright and not as goobered up with the clouds. But there it is. Okay, think we'll get no better than that this morning. So here's to I guess we're on hump day now, aren't we? Here's to a good hump day, everybody. Well, anybody that's dealt with one of these on a hand drill knows how much fun I'm having. That's where the brake valve's got to go. I'm about halfway through it. It is not a good position to be in doing it. Be nice to use the mag drill, but nothing in here is heavy enough metal in order for the magnet to actually hold it. Last thing I need is a hole saw to catch and throw the mag drill through the windshield. That would be a little expensive. I can see it taking the windshield out, hitting the radiator, and then dropping to the ground, and no more mag drill either. I'm just about ready to give up on this and just get the frickin' plasma out and see if I can reach through that hole and do it. But I really don't want to burn everything else up either, so it will be fun. You need a spray controller, MT5000. The box is set up for 5 booms. I believe we only have the valving for 4. But she's getting it cleaned up, put in the box.
Somewhat cleaned.
Wiped down at least. So, a bunch of stuff she's throwing in there she don't need to. I think there's a bunch of nozzles in there.
That's alright. It's all going in there.
Then I'm going to be looking for the nozzles later.
They'll all be marked on the outside of the box.
Yeah.
I'm going to mark everything.
Biggest thing I wanted was all the electronics in there. I didn't want her to put all the fittings in there. Oh well.
Man, they're a pain in the ass.
And, yeah. I broke down and got the plasma out. Burned up a couple pieces of cardboard, but I got a hole. Still did most of it. With the hole saw, but couldn't finish it that way. And now I'm making a plate to put over that to spin you around. Mount the valve and the treadle to. The plate to mount that valve and treadle to. As I'm talking to you, she thinks I'm talking to her. Yeah, I just gotta line the valve up with a hole underneath and get it mounted to the plate. So what I'm gonna do, I snuck in underneath with the Sharpie and I marked the outline of the hole. So hopefully I can figure it out. And came up here before I take it out and work on it. I'm gonna figure the angle that my foot's on for the pedal, so that I can get it mounted on that hopefully same angle or close enough. There's my plate for mounting the treadle and the valve. So you know what those are. This is the treadle valve, gyro brake valve. This is the treadle. That plate goes between the two, and hopefully this will fit in the hole I got in there a bit better. And one of the clips before this. Sorry, but it's turned the wrong way. I had the phone the right way, but it was laying flat enough that it thought it was the other way. And this is the mount for my park brake valve. It's going to go on the doorpost. This would be the park brake valve. Red knob goes on top. Fittings into it. It's actually a tractor or trailer supply valve. So I'm going to have to tee a line to fool it to think that it's not supplying a trailer. It'll work. Save buying a new one. And, oh yeah, see, she made a big mess. Moved stuff around. We still got the water trough in here, but now it's full of versatile parts. That's okay. Makes a little more room. She says she's going to take that big box with the cab kit for the versatile in it and put it upstairs. Good luck. They know where to put it. Oh, and we did have a calf today. I haven't had y'all down to the barn to show it. I'm going to grab my hat, my coat, my coffee cup, being it's almost 6 o'clock. And I'm going to head that way. So I'll bring you back and show you a calf. I told you I'd bring you back. This cow, actually, yeah, it's this closer cow even. She gets her butt out of her way. There, close up. Hey baby, look over here. Look over and say hi. Little bite. Heifer calf. And actually the first one born outside the barn. I think we've had 2 of them out in the feed barn. Everybody else has been in the barn. Except for you. Excuse me. She just had to have it outside. At least it was in a drier spot. So, she's in here, chilling out. She'd already been up and eaten when number 1 found her. That was after she fed this morning, so she was quick at doing it. And the twins are still over here. One hiding right there. And the little boy hiding right there. And just a few calves in here. Handful. A couple outside in the bright light where you can't see. 2 of them out there eating. 3 of them out there running around. And moved stuff around over here too. That one yellow tag got booted back out because last night I kicked her calf's butt about 10 times trying to get him from eating off her, because that's the new baby that's over here, and she wasn't able to get any food from her mama. We gave her another bottle today. She won't suck on a bottle, but she'll suck on mom, so she's been tubed twice. Hate having to do it that way, but only way she's going to survive. And hopefully mama will start putting some out. If not, we're going to have a bunch of hamburger cows. So, let's see if we can get this. There was 4 of them just running back and forth. We'll get this part. We'll get 2 of them playing. Dad used to come down to check cows, and he'd pull a bale of straw over to the edge or pull a bale of hay over and sit down here and watch the calves play. I'd need a hand in the shop. I mean, pretty soon I'm like, where'd he go? I better check cows and come in here, and he's sitting here watching them. I'd like to have more time to watch them. But, a little here and a little there. Always makes for a good day, right? So, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all have had a good hump day. Been a nice shiny day today, and tomorrow is supposed to be wet. So, a couple guys got a little bit of groundwork. One guy got some planted, but the one that got stuff planted, he shows up in the field with 3 big 4-wheel drives. And got 4 or 5 guys working, and when they got to fill the planter, it doesn't take long because there's an extra guy there just to help him with that. And of course, running wider equipment, it don't take him long to cover a lot of ground. But yeah, I kind of figured if we'd have had seed cleaned, which dragging my feet on that because I'm trying to get other stuff done. If seed was cleaned and we were ready to go, might have got a little bit planted, but I don't want to be caught half done in the field and get rained on, because then you're really screwed. If you got a field worked up and it rains around here, well, you're screwed. If you're going to get it worked up, get it planted. So yeah, it would be nice to have nice big fancy planters like a lot of guys have. Just go out into what we worked last fall and just plant into it and spray the weeds off the top. Oh well, don't have that. Maybe someday.